We all start somewhere. Use this workout to help you stay consistent after a long week of work, or even if you're just beginning your fitness journey. What I have for you in this strength and stretch workout is a warm-up, 2 rounds, just to get that blood pumping. After that, we get into a couple circuits. So with them, we are gonna do them circuit style, couple exercises, minimal rest in between, but really taking it easy. These are great workouts to utilize after you had a long day and you're wondering, oh man, I can't push my body to the limits. I need something to help me just get my body moving, get me prepared for the next day. This is that type of workout. I'm gonna be utilizing adjustable dumbbells, but if you have a pair of heavy and light, or even just some weights lying around, utilize them, interchange them, whatever you need. Let's get started with that warm up. I'm gonna start with a side lunge, alternating sides. I'm gonna step out to the side first, my left foot, sit those hips back, 5 each side. Let's go. Oh yeah, I can tell you that exactly what I mentioned in the beginning. Long week, body's just not ready to push it. I'm right there with you. 3, 4, 5, and 5. Oof. Okay, grab a pair of your dumbbells. Something for your legs, but really a lighter weight. We're just getting started in this world. RDL's 10, feet hip width apart. You're gonna have soft knees. From there, I'm gonna hinge for my hips. I'm gonna round my back. I'm gonna push my glutes, my hamstrings back towards that wall while letting those weights go straight down, okay? Keep count, 10 total. Just think those weights drag along the fronts of your legs, and that range, it will dictate, depending upon how long you've been exercising, trying this movement. I think I've said it before in another one of these strength and stretch workouts. This is the #1 movement that beginners struggle with at the beginning, because we're taught to round our backs to pick up anything, to do anything. So we tend to just round to pick something up, and we're not taught to hinge from the hips. We're taught to squat. So think about that. Next, on the ground, we're gonna do bare leg extensions, one of my favorite movements. I'm gonna be in bare position, and I'm gonna extend each leg with purpose. So that means I'm gonna hold it out there for about a second and really work on bracing my midsection, okay? 5 each side, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, balls of the feet in the back. I'm gonna elevate up, and I'm gonna extend straight back. 1 second, 1 Mississippi, and then alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, okay. Round 2. A little bit heavier on the weights. A little bit more range of motion, a little more intensity, okay? Whew, almost grabbed my weights. Side lunges. 5 each side again. Center. 2. Gotta make sure I give a shout out to my wife. She's actually the one that helped program this one. Asked her what type of exercises she liked, and we helped shape this into a circuit. And that is a good way to think about it. Circuit training, beginner, all things that we want, okay? Get your weights. Rambling. Come on, Tyler. RDLs, 10. Start from the bottom. Feet hip width apart. Knees soft. Hinge. Push the hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Great. There are leg extensions. Take it down. Set yourself up. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Up. Feel that glute squeeze. 3, 5. Oh yeah. Whew. Okay, let's get started. As I said in the beginning, with our circuits, yes, we're going to be doing them back to back, trying to minimize our rest in between. So we have a triple set, 3 exercises, but again, try to move, but don't push yourself over the limit. There's no need in this workout, especially if you're tired, okay? So our 3 exercises, goblet squat, bent over rows and toes up crunches. Get a weight, a leg weight to start off. Round 1, I'm gonna go through them with the cues, so it's gonna be a little bit slower pace. Round 2 and 3, we'll speed it up, okay? Goblet squats to start. Hands up top on your weight. Set your feet for your squat. Chest upright, push the hips back. This is gonna force you to have to brace that midsection, okay? Keep your count, 8 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Yesterday I had filmed a workout, hit cardio, and also bowling. Whew. My body, it's feeling it. Bent over rows next. Similar position as what we did in the RDLs, that bottom position, that hinge position. We're gonna hold that, brace the midsection, and then after that, I want you to pull on the weight and think weight into that side pocket right there, okay? 10 total. Hinge, set up. From there, flat back. I'm gonna put that weight into my side pocket. 3, 4, control it on the way down. And 10, great. I've said this before in other one of these strength and stretch workouts we're coming on the ground here, is that in my other workouts, we move quick. It's Tabata, it's hip. We're trying to go quickly from one exercise to another. This one, pace. Feet up, toes up crunches, 15. Well, from here, what I'm gonna do is work on reaching for my toes. It's a very small motion. It's really just the tops of the abdominals. My hands are gonna stay up, but really try not to just fall back down. Explode up, try to reach for those toes, and then kind of control on the way down, okay? 15 total. Oh, whew. Tabata I filmed this week. Man, a ton of crunches. Still feeling that. Oh yeah. Okay, we know the exercises. Towel, water if you need. Adjust your weight for your goblet squat. Let's take it up. 30 seconds in between each exercise, okay? So if you need a little more, take it. Well, let's do it. 3, 4, 5. Here it is. Bent over rows, set up first. Feet, hips, brace, flat back. 10 total. Oh. Whew. Love that exercise. Take it down. Oh. This is an exercise. I can't say I've ever been scared of some crunches, but whew, after how many I did already. Toes up. Oh. Oh. The big bad crunches. Good flow so far. Just moving one to the other. Sip if you need it. Round 3 already. After we finish round 3, we're gonna talk about our next circuit before we wrap up with some stretches, okay? Let's do it. 1. Bent over rows. Feet set. Let's do it. Flat back. Toes up crunches. Take it down. So I always joke, I'm so graceful at falling down. Come on, toes up. Whew. Okay. Okay. Circuit 2. This time 4 exercises. Bottom to top presses, eccentric floor presses, 8 close push-ups, and then lastly Russian twist. And you can do the Russian twist with weight or without it, okay? So let's start with the bottom to top presses. Weight that you can shoulder press, but also utilize for your legs, okay? So with this one, our feet are gonna be close. Probably the same stance that you were just using for the bent over rows, the ones that's used for your RDLs. Because think about this, if I'm doing a bottom to top press, I can't do it if I was to have my feet in my normal squat position. My quads would hit the weights. So I have to take them in and really work on pushing the hips back because you want them to have that nice abdominal brace. You don't want to be rounding. So really work on pushing the hips back and don't touch the ground if you don't have that range. 10 total, keep your count. Down, up, bottom, curl it, press it, bottom to top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay, 10. Now, what I will say is grab a weight that's maybe a little bit lighter than when you normally do a chest press. Okay. These weights just rolling around on me. So eccentric press here. What that means is when I press up, I want a strong press up, but really control that down, okay? Control it on the way down. Feel every inch of this negative portion of it, okay? 8 total. Breathe. Elbows touch. Drive it. Every inch. 2. 3. 5. 2 more. 1 more. 8. Okay, close push-ups. What I was thinking about is if you're looking at my other workouts and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it here. I don't know if I can do it Tabata. Really, with this workout, we're just changing the pacing. We're changing how much time we have in between. We're changing how we're treating them, the intensity of them. So you can think about, oh, maybe I can actually do those ones. I know the movements, I know how to do them. Maybe I just need to modify it. Okay, so a good way to think about it. Close grip push-ups, 12 total. If you're doing modified, let me show you that for the first round, okay? So if you're doing unassisted, all good. I have my hands about a foot apart. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up first and then drop my knees down. So you'll notice that my back is nice and flat. I'm gonna work on my chest and hips coming out at the same time. What I don't want is some kind of weird tricep push-up with your hands. I want your chest and hips coming down at the same time. Keep your count, 12 total, brace. Elbows stay nice and close to the body. Okay. If this is your first workout with me, I'm gonna show you how we do Russian twists in my class, okay? So what I want is knees bent, heels dug into the ground, and if you wanna use a weight, you can use a weight. Clasp your hands, and I really want the emphasis on this posture here. You're gonna be fighting to keep the slight lean back and not go right into that round. I want that chest up, a brace, reach side to side, 12 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Wow. Even with no weight, it's a toughie. Wow. Two more rounds. Okay. We know what to do here. I'm gonna adjust my weights. Bottom to top, 10 total. Something I didn't mention yet was use momentum, use that power from your legs to drive it up, okay? Keep your count. 1, 2, 3. Come on, team. I got one more. Oh yeah. Body is definitely feeling this weak. Take it down. Only 30 seconds in between. If you need a little more, take it. Eccentric presses. Control that weight down. I got one more. There we go. Close grip push-ups. If you're doing the modified, rock the modified, all good. I'm gonna do one assisted this time. So there's another one. Toughie. Come on, team. Let's go. Lock it in. Oh yeah. Woo. I am looking forward to that stretching. Always a good part. I'm gonna do unweighted with the Russian twist. That's based off of my current capacity, but like I said, if you want to use a weight, all good, knock it out. Just go through the same cues. Feet, chest, hands, reach. Oh, whew. Okay. One more round, and then we get to our stretches. Last round of the strength training. The way that I picture these working if you're a beginner is that you get the fundamentals down, you get the steps down, you get the cues down. So you know, if you build these up, build the confidence, you try those other ones. Try the little other ones, a little more intense, a little quicker pace, and the same thing. Get the rhythm, get the cues, and build. Weights up, bottom to top. Just look at my shirt, ready? Filled with sweat. 10 total, last round. Let's do it, team. I got one more. Whoa. Okay. Make your way down to the ground. Eccentric press. Let's do it. Two. Here we go. Okay, 2 more exercises. Let's finish this. Come on, team. One more. Keep your rhythm. Set it up. Finish it. Okay. That's great work. One final note on those, because it really has to do with the theme of this whole workout, is how it's light, controlled. Even my motivation that I say is different, because we're not trying to push our body over the limit. We're just trying to keep that consistency, build habits that will for sure pay off. Okay, so let's get ready for our stretches here. We're gonna start with a hip fold for 1 minute. And with this, if you wanna use a wall, use a wall. I'm gonna do it right in the middle here. I'm gonna come down, my feet, about hip width apart. I'm gonna fold and even round my back here. And we're just gonna hold it for a minute. Really work on taking that breath down. As you exhale, take it a little bit further. Try to get that heart rate down. Longer breaths. Slowly come up. Whew. Shake the legs out. We're gonna come back in the similar position or a down position on the ground. Fumbling all over my words. And we're gonna come into a deep assisted lunge for 1 minute, okay? So my right leg is out. My hands are gonna be on the insides of my legs here. So both hands, we're gonna hold this for a minute. And again, breathing, working on bending into those arms. My foot is flat in the back. I know that I did not work on my stretching this week for recovery, and I feel like it made a difference. I use stretching for recovery, not just with my muscles, but with my sleeping. I've seen a big difference when I sleep after I stretch. It's more relaxed, which is a big part of recovery. Okay, as we're wrapping this one up, I want you to keep your left hand down. With my right hand, I'm gonna put it on top of my right foot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push my elbow into my calf, externally rotate my leg here. Now hold that and continue to try to come down to the ground. I'm gonna hold this for a minute, maybe about 30 seconds here. I would say pressing about 40%. It's not a hard press in my leg. We're just manually externally rotating. Opening up those hips. Okay. Whew. It's so key when we're sitting for long periods of time. Those hips become so tight, and it leads to other areas. Left leg out, both hands on the inside. Push back that right leg, foot flat in the back, both hands in the middle. Work on your breathing. Deep breathing, relaxing. Oh, this feels good in my left hip. Part of my high hamstring where I tend to get a lot of issues. Okay, as we're finishing up here again, left hand on the left foot. I'm gonna push my elbow into that calf. Go ahead and start. Bring that chest down if you can. Okay, slowly come out of that. We're gonna do a heel sit for a minute now. Feet flat in the back. I'm gonna come back onto my shoes. If you can't get into this position, what you can do is put a pillow right on top of your feet. Elevate you a little bit more. Just 1 minute. Still work your breath. If it's easy for you, focus on that breath. Relaxing. Do a couple neck turns. Opening up that chest a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna slowly come out of this onto all fours. We're gonna do 6 cat-cows. Similar positioning as we started off in that bear position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and explain this before I start one because I don't wanna blow your speakers out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna round up my back, really trying to stretch out my lats. Feel all that musculature just stretching out. So I'm gonna push, push, push. Arch it up with my head down. And I'm gonna come straight out of that, reach my head up and arch my back down. Hold each position for a solid 1-2 seconds. So stretch up, stretch down, then stretch up, and really feel all that fascia, that muscle on the fronts of your torso, okay? So 6 total, let's do it. Work your breath. Okay, almost there. So this is very similar to an exercise that we just did, or I did in a previous, I think I filmed it yesterday, yep. So I'm actually gonna keep my heels on the ground here, my hands up to the side. We're gonna do trunk rotations, okay? So we're gonna do 12 total. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let my feet come down to the side. Basically, my feet were close to my glutes. My feet are gonna come down to the side. Feel that stretch all along the sides of your body and controlled up, okay? So 12 total. Just at the bottom, a solid 1-2 Mississippi. 3. Oh. It's not a race. It's feeling positions that potentially need some more work after we're done. I got one more each side. Okay, and we're gonna finish up with some corpse pose. There we go, for 1 minute. But what I want you to do is actually put your feet together and work on keeping those hips open. Let gravity pull on your legs to drag them down and just relax, okay? 1 minute. Just let your body completely relax. Every muscle. Palms up. Long breaths. Relax every muscle in your body, your shoulders, your hands, your fingertips, your elbow, and it just fall down to the ground. Slowly assist your legs in bringing them up. Come on up. Whew. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Definitely a different pacing, a different theme compared to other workouts that you'll do with me. This one is, again, light. It's just there to help you stay consistent. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. As we continue to build our community, our fitness community on this channel, keep showing up, build a consistency, and I'll see you next time.